What's up everybody, welcome to Money Management channel. My name is Andrei and today I'm gonna be doing an update on FRC stock.
I got the cash in the bag, stadium packed, born a rock star in this life, gonna live it up.
And in today's video, first of all, I will show you where we are on the price chart and how we get there. Then we'll continue with the fundamental news, and I have to say that this week will be crucial for FRC stock. And at the end of this video, I will share my thoughts and my technical analysis, and I will show you what should we expect next. So let's start with the price chart. I made my previous video right here at this point, and I've told you that we have two possibilities and we have to wait for the confirmation of potential trend, because we are hovering in between the range of about $14.5 and the range of about $12.5 or even $12. It's swing low right here, and depending on the price action we can assume the movement either way. But we have to be very cautious, because it has quite harsh volatility. As you can see, from April 18th till April 19th, during just one session, it gained about 15% to its value. And definitely this implies more risks, but definitely it implies more upside potential. So what should we expect next from the technical standpoint, I will show you in just several minutes, but for now let's continue with the fundamental news. And I have to say that the upcoming week will be crucial for this asset, because they will publish their earnings report in a matter of just several hours, and they expect to have an earnings of $0.951 and revenue of about $1.218 billion. So it is very tricky to assume will they hit these targets or not, and depending on the results, especially depending on the forecast, we will see the major movement of this asset. And what should we expect? I have to say that we can find a lot of information, a lot of controversial information directly related to First Republic Bank right now. For example, on Seeking Alpha on April the 20th, you can find this article that is quite bullish, and it's titled "Wedgwood Partners First Republic Bank continuing to hold for the prospect of a better valuation." And let me quote you just summary. We have some explaining to do given the collapse in the stock of First Republic Bank. We earnestly believed First Republic Bank's long held loyal customer base would hold fast through the bargaining turmoil. The key issue now with First Republic and the banking industry is, once a bank suffers a large immediate deposit outflow, a liquidity issue can quickly become a vicious solvency issue, because the lack of funding must be quickly shored up. We continue to hold our pre-crisis position in the shares for the prospect of a better valuation the longer First Republic can remain independent. So I have to say that this is quite a bullish article, and I will put the link on this article in the description below. But definitely this company just intend to hold this asset, and we have other opinions. So, for example, if we take a look on the option activity, you can find that on April the 20th, an unusual large of 270,000 block of call contracts in First Republic Bank was sold with its strike price of $15 a share, expiring in 8 days on April 28th. So, this means we have quite a massive range of resistance at $15 mark, and this $15 is quite a good level, because right here previously we have several swing highs that this asset should break in order to establish higher highs for the quite long period of time, basically from the very end of March. And this means if it breaks it to the upside, and we have several ranges of resistance right now, we will establish higher highs, which will be a signal for the long holders to enter and to add to their position on the strength of this asset. But definitely everything will depend on the earnings report and on their forecast. But in general, let me show you that the latest updates made by Barclays and Wells Fargo are still quite high, and it is $17 and $25 respectively, which implies about 20 and 82% of the upside potential. That is why, and I have to say that I also stand on my position that we have to see the bounce to the upside that should unload the entire structure. But before we dive deep into the technical analysis, please subscribe to my channel, hit notification bell and hit the like button. This helps me a lot. So guys, I have to say that let me zoom out and let me show you that this asset, let's switch to hourly time frame. This asset lost a substantial amount of its value from the beginning of February, and the most harsh movement to the downside definitely started at the beginning of March. And we are on a daily time frame and weekly time frame. We are still at quite low levels according to RSI. And let me show you weekly time frame. We still have this level at 18.63 points. This means we have to see a bounce to the upside, but we still have some options that will drive the price lower. So first of all, let me show you the bull case. The bull case is still the same. We should break these ranges of resistances at $14.36, and we have plenty of this. Let me mark these ranges like this. We have to break all these levels in order to establish a new, at least medium-term bull trend, and we have to break it with the conviction of volume. But right now, as you can see, we have pretty much a double top pattern that is not so bullish, and it is very difficult to assume what type of breakdown we have right here, because if it is the first wave, this is the second, third, fourth and fifth as a double top pattern, we have to see the next leg to the downside, which implies the retest, at least the retest of the range of about $13.2 and the lowest point in the bear case scenario. If it breaks the lowest point, we will eliminate the movement to the upside, and we will have an opportunity to hit lower targets. And in this case, as I mentioned previously, we might land somewhere in the ranges between $11 and $10 mark, because $10 will be the next major range of support, and it is a very harsh psychological number. And from our current range, it will be about 30% of downside potential in worst case scenario. But also this level will establish, let me show you on a daily time frame, will establish the bullish divergence, because most likely we will not break this previous bottom of RSI that was set on March 13th, and that was at 6.99 points. And in this case, we will establish higher lows on RSI with the lower lows on the price action. And this will confirm the potential bounce to the upside. And then I will do an update in order to disclose some targets. But the bull case, let me show you again on an hourly time frame. The bull case is still the same, and I've told you previously on the video before my previous video that you can accumulate your position all the way down with the stop loss at the $12 mark, and depending on your position on the bull side, you have up to 234% of upside potential to the first level where we might see a bounce, and it is 0.236 Fibonacci retracement level. If I pull it, let's switch again to daily time frame. If I pull it from the swing high of February the 6th till swing low that was set at the beginning of March. And definitely this is quite a harsh movement to the upside, but it is only the first target that this asset should hit in order to unload this harsh movement to the downside, and which implies quite good medium-term profit with this asset. So I think from the technical standpoint that's it for now. If you like my video, please hit the like button and subscribe to my channel with notification bell, and see you guys and girls next time. Bye!
I got the cash in the bag, stadium packed. Born a rock star in this life, gonna live it up on the attack. Baby, I'm bad. I just